Hello. I've been expecting you. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite things, flyers and advertisements. There are many advantages to advertising and promoting your programs, but first let's look at some bad examples. This first example, you may have said something like, too much text, not enough eye grabbers, boring. Flyers like these will get passed by completely, without even getting a second glance. Or a first one for that matter. Time for another one. Bad example number 2. How does this example make you feel about going to this program? You may have said things like, exciting, energized, awesome, jam-packed, but you have no idea where this program is, and programs without relevant information will ultimately be unsuccessful. Both of these examples fail for different reasons. Now that you've seen some examples of bad advertisements, now that we've seen 2 examples that have completely failed in bringing anyone into your programs, let us see an example that will succeed in bringing everyone to your programs. Now let's look at the good example. Tell me how this example makes you feel. You might have thought things like, wow, I know what that's saying, and it's really obvious. I know where to go, and I really want to go. A flyer such as this one will cause the reader to actually get their attention and, with the proper information, lead them to the right place and right time to be at your program. Flyers can be used to advertise many things, such as programs, floor meetings, and other events on campus. Remember to place your flyers in obvious places. This way any wandering resident can just look at it, take a good look at what you got going on, and go to your program. Remember, placing flyers in really hard to reach and not so obvious spots, although maybe exotic, probably isn't going to get you any attendance. Now let's discuss some must-have information for your flyer. Location is very important, as it will tell your residents where to go for your program. The time is also important. Residents need to know when to be at your program. Date is important, again, same reason as time. A good title will leave a good audience coming. Eye-catching flyers will really grab the reader's attention and cause them to come to your program. Never forget color. Most audience members like pop residents, and residents seem to like it as well. Food is the #1 way to get residents to your programs. Now that we know how to make perfect flyers and get our residents to our programs and events, let's talk about ways to advertise without flyers. For example, social media, such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, MySpace, AOL, Yahoo Messenger, Steam, Xbox Live, Words with Friends, Facebook. Setting up these social media events and notifications is a good way to remind residents. It will go along with your flyers. Another good way to advertise for your program and events is to spread the word of mouth. through your residents, or other arrays, or RHC people from Southfield, or your neighbors. Let others from different buildings know what programs you have going on, at what day and time, and don't forget to hand them a flyer as well, so they can spread the word of mouth, and so on, and so on. Now it's time for some tips and tricks. Now with this new knowledge, you are ready to acquire plenty of attendees as a resident assistant at Lawrence Technological University. And remember, possible is everything, because we are LTU.